Welcome to the Animation Station Podcast, your home for discussions and debates about all things animation. Each week, we'll rank, review, and revel in animated shows from yesterday and today, and from around the world. So grab your Acme slingshot, set your mobile suit to autopilot, and put on your mouse ears. The Animation Station Podcast begins now.
So what do you think about that, the Funhouse wrestling video?
It was amazing. The sound effects sound effects fix it.
Bonk!
Yep. And the little flip-flop stuff that they... Yes, it's great. When the game messes up, it's wonderful.
I like the counters where it's like a soft tap on the shin, and they're like, no.
Yeah.
Not gonna do it.
Not today. No.
Like, no, you're not gonna flip me.
I'm gonna flip you now.
Oh, God. Oh, and it's so good. God, there's one part where Bruce's character's like, that. Oh my gosh, I went through puberty. Where he drops it, but then like his character like breaks, so he's like walking down the ramp, and it's like, and then like the camera just keeps going from him, and it's like, what? Oh. And then like he gets in the ring, and like he's on the rope thing, and he's gonna do this thing, but his like hands break, and his fingers like, and it's like, what happened?
I still like the one guy that has the green gem, and he goes to
it's Bruce. It's
to slam it on the ground, and just nothing.
He just it's like comes out. I love his jacket.
They've been doing that game for many years, and it looks the exact same as it did the very first time it came out.
I remember playing that. I remember doing the character creation and playing that on, God, that would have been the N64. Oh, man. Yeah. That's how old that was.
It looks the same.
It looks the same.
That's really bad.
No, it's great. That's really good. Because I remember doing that, and I created a character, and he was basically like The Rock mixed with Shawn Michaels. So he came out to like HBK's intro.
Okay.
But he was basically The Rock, and it was awesome. He just had longer hair.
Oh, lovely.
Uh-huh. Because you need longer hair. Because you're coming out to, you think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy.
You can be bald and be cute and sexy.
No, you can't.
Look at The Rock.
The Rock had hair. Oh, he wasn't sexy when he had hair.
No. But he's bald now.
He's like Vin Diesel. He shaves it because he wants to. Not because he has to shave it.
Exactly. Have you seen Vin Diesel with hair?
The only time, like the only young Vin Diesel I've seen is like when he's doing like that Street Sharks promo.
Yes, I just saw that video like a couple days ago, and it's amazing.
It's so stupid. Oh man. Okay, you ready for this?
All
right. Welcome to the Animation Station Podcast, episode 53. My name is Josh.
My name is Corey.
And you're listening to the Animation Station Podcast. We're here to talk to you about all things animation. Oh, jeez. All right, Corey, how do I nose use?
From Gavin, actually.
Oh.
Yep.
And he's not here.
Nope.
He has more important things to do.
But yeah, from Gavin and from a similar job.
We work at the same company.
Yep.
And you're my dim.
I'm the dim.
You're the dim.
I'm the dumb of the group. That just sounded like I said I'm the dumb of the group. So
nah, you're the DM.
We'll go with dumb too. I'm the dumb.
Yeah, not really a lot of animation news this week. Nothing really. I mean, we did get the Young Justice Comic-Con reveal, and we've got some cool characters coming.
Still not the best coming.
Nope. Absolutely the best is returning. Mr. Tim Drake as Robin, because they were like, Damian? Nah.
Everyone they don't want to put Damian on there yet because they know he's going to steal the spotlight and be the best character of that entire show.
No, because they don't want all of Young Justice to turn on him and kill him.
Nah.
That's exactly what'll happen.
Try.
They had to take Tim Drake out of the universe so he wouldn't kill Damian.
He could still try.
He could probably do it. Because you know why? Because you know who's never died? Tim Drake. You know who has died? Damien.
Yeah, but you know who would die the first time against Damien? Tim Drake.
Yeah, Tim Drake did kind of like. I mean, Damien did kind of like drop him off like a cliff once and like broke him.
It was just friendly free fall.
But yeah, so we got Tim Drake returning, which is hallelujah, praise Yahweh. We also have the introduction of Spoiler.
Yep.
Which is awesome, because now we have it increases the amount of superheroes without superpowers into the team. Because Spoiler has nothing.
Yeah, but at the same time, then you have two people with nothing, and
well, you have more people with nothing, because you've got Robin, you've got Spoiler, you've got Arsenal,
okay,
and you've got whatever Artemis is now.
That thing.
She's wearing red. I don't know what's going on.
Speedy.
She's not Speedy. I'm looking for Roy Harper.
Yep. No, it'll be good.
Yeah.
And I'm glad.
Did you finish all of Young Justice?
I have not.
Oh, dude, you need to finish it.
I'm on season 2.
How's that time skip?
But I really enjoyed it a lot. I didn't watch it whenever it first came out, and I was recommended, give it a try, and I got hooked.
Yeah.
So the fact that they're making a 3rd season, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt they'll make a 4th, but one can.
I don't know. I mean, they may do 4. I mean, it really depends on how this goes. Because I mean, they cleared like after the first season, they were like boom, 2nd season. After like the first couple episodes, they were like 2nd season. So maybe they can be like, okay, we've got the start of the 3rd season. If the numbers are really good, they may just decide, you know what, go ahead 4th season. Hopefully. So maybe we can get 2 out of it. But yeah.
There really wasn't much other animation news.
Yeah, no, nothing really. We did have our D23 episode that went up last Friday. We also will have a special episode coming out on this current Friday. It's one of 2 episodes. It's either an episode that we recorded on Miraculous Ladybug, which is me and Hannah. We recorded a whole like hour and a half talk on Miraculous Ladybug.
Okay.
Or it's going to be an interview that we may or may not get. So,
gotcha.
Don't know what's going on with it. It's up in the air.
Only other news I can think of would be something that I know you're looking forward to. It comes out, is it Monday or Tuesday?
Oh, yeah. In a Heartbeat comes out today. So be sure. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yep.
It comes out today, so head over to YouTube. Yeah, I think it's going on YouTube. I don't know. Go check out our Instagram.
And out the online.
Yeah, it says online, so it's like check out our Instagram. We will post the links. Like the moment that it goes up, we will put that up there.
That works.
And it'll probably be. Which the best part is, it's only like 5 minutes long. So it may require Josh is going to go get a drink from the cafeteria. And then he comes back 5 minutes later and is like crying. It's like, oh my gosh, it was so great.
The feels. Oh, the feels.
Yeah, so we've got that. I think Gavin's wife and I, Charlie, I think we have a date to go get Cane's and then go to her place and watch it like 5 times.
Nice.
So.
That'll be good.
And that'll only be 20 minutes. So.
That's even better.
Won't be finished eating because, as you noticed, I eat very slow.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Jeez. But yeah, we've got the
need to learn to inhale your food.
No, man, I enjoy. But yeah, we have the D23 episode last week. Catch that out. We met some really cool people, and Gavin, Oliver, and I talk about our experience there. And then we have this episode on Friday, which, like I said, no one knows what that's going to be.
Yeah.
It'll be a surprise, even to me. That's it. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
I can't think of anything else that was announced.
No, yeah, I mean, it's, Didn't
they give a release date for Incredibles 2? I think, maybe?
It's 2019.
So
yeah.
Some
nothing.
News?
Yeah. The news for that is it's coming out.
Yeah.
It's like, yay! Yeah, that's it. That's nothing, really.
Which I was kind of hoping there'd be more.
Yeah, right? You would hope there would be a little bit something more. Maybe some sort of story.
Yeah.
But if you want to listen to our Incredibles podcast, go back to that episode. That was the last time. That should be the very last episode of Saucy Josh.
Saucy Jaws.
Because he was salty and full of vinegar that whole entire episode.
Oh my god.
So, it's not good.
He's gotten a little bit more sugar now.
Okay, you want to go ahead and start? Just get into it?
I tried.
Next time on Animation Station, will Corey be able to summon the mighty Gavin spirit? I don't know. I was going to go with something. It didn't work. I tried. I tried to channel my Kyle A. Bear, but it just didn't work. But this week, we decided to watch Dragon to end our Justice July because, superheroes, so Goku.
Yep.
To end our Justice July, we decided to watch Dragon Ball Z, Battle of Gods. I don't know why I didn't like that. Dragon Ball Z, Battle of Gods.
You keep trying.
I keep trying.
You'll hit it one day.
I'll hit it one day. Maybe one day when I hit that puberty, my voice will go up a little bit. Actually, no, it'll go down a little bit.
Yeah.
No, it'll get higher.
Reverse puberty, it goes back up.
Oh, jeez. I hope nobody heard when I said a little bit higher. I was glad you were talking over that because it sounds really bad. It was bad. But yeah, this is the 18th Japanese animated feature film based off of Dragon Ball. 18.
It's impressive.
That's ridiculous.
And it's still going strong.
It's still going.
Yep.
Yeah, and this came out in 2013.
13, really?
2013.
I didn't know it was that long ago.
Yeah. Because F came out 2017? 16 or 17?
I thought it was 15.
15? Really? Is it that long ago that F came out?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I just remember seeing them in theaters.
And I missed out. I thought this one was the one where it's they're talking to Barris, or no, I think they're talking to Wiz, and they're like, and Vegeta's like, it's cheese. I guess that's Resurrection F.
Yeah.
So we watched the wrong one.
All right. Well, we gotta watch the next one then.
We gotta watch the next one. So yeah, what did you watched this previously, and you watched all of DBZ previously
Yes.
subbed.
I watched all of DBZ dubbed actually. Dragon Ball Super I've been watching subbed.
You were watching subbed.
Yes.
Okay.
And that took so much to get used to.
Right.
And then watching this movie dubbed took some getting used to.
And I've only ever watched a full episode dubbed of any of Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
Because I could not get over Goku's voice. I couldn't do it. It's too high pitched, and it's like, "Hey everybody, I'm Goku," but in Japanese,
bad.
so
This constant.
yeah, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I can't do it. I just can't do it." Because it's the same voice actress who does young Goku in Dragon Ball, right?
I believe so.
And then she does Goku in DBZ.
Yeah.
And then does Gohan in Dragon Ball Z too.
And probably Goten as well. Who knows?
Why not? But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's
I couldn't do it.
It took me a lot of getting used to be able to just watch it, but I wanted to watch Super.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I tried watching Super, but it's weird. Funimation's deal with I guess Toonami maybe?
I think
they have the distribution rights for it. So they're like, it can only be on Toonami, because like right now on Funimation you can watch all of the sub up to current of Super, but they're like, oh, can I watch it dubbed? No, you
Not
can't.
yet.
But you're dubbing it, right? Yeah. Like it's not a simul dub? No.
That's irritating.
Yeah. It's one of those ones where I'm like, okay, I understand why, but it's also like, I wish it wasn't like that, because I would like to watch it.
Yeah.
The same thing happened with Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans.
Really?
Like, Funimation had the streaming rights to it, so they streamed all the Japanese, but I think Aniplex, maybe? Or Amniplex?
There you go. That was a good one.
Thank you. I think they have the dub rights to it, or somebody has the dub rights to it, and they won't let...
Just a mess.
And I'm just like, dang it, but I want to watch it all.
Yeah.
So that was one of the ones where it was extremely hard to watch. I had to wait until the whole series was done on Adult Swim streaming in order to watch it. So it was like, God, it sucks so bad.
So I do have a question real quick, though.
Yes.
For the dubbed, for Super right now, did they bring back Laura Bailey for Kid Trunks?
I do not think it's Laura Bailey anymore.
Oh, that's disappointing.
I think Laura Bailey got passed over.
Okay.
For I do not remember. Well, now I gotta look.
No, because if you saw the episode of Critical Role where they opened up the loot crate and there was a Dragon Ball Z pop figure.
Oh no, was it Trunks?
No, it was not Trunks.
Was it Vegeta?
It was Goku, but
Oh,
she
okay.
starts talking in the Trunks voice and then starts powering up holding the pop figure.
That's amazing. When was this?
It's an older episode.
Oh, dang. Probably one of the ones I skipped. Dang it. So now here, tell me, before we get into like this anime, tell me a little bit about Super, because this movie started the new regeneration of Dragon Ball Z.
Correct.
So we have this movie and then Resurrection F,
Yes.
which is like and
Sequel.
that spun off into Dragon Ball Super. Now, does Super start with the Frieza stuff, or does it start back with this movie?
Super starts back with this movie. Starts with Battle of the Gods.
Okay, so they just play it again?
Basically. They add in
Okay.
a couple extra little scenes. I think you see Champa, or whatever his name is, the other god of destruction from a different universe, show up at some point during the Battle of Frieza.
Okay.
It's minor scenes that get thrown in. It's a good 20 episodes of wasted time, if you've seen these movies already. But then after that, then it gets good. It starts to actually progress the story beyond the two movies.
And I do like that they're like, what should we do? How about we do another tournament?
Yeah. Well, they had other stuff before that.
No, they don't. It's just all tournaments. That's all Dragon Ball Z is. Even
all-
the Dragon Ball, it's all tournaments.
That's all anime is tournaments. Or some sort of championship.
Yeah, it's Alexis Tipton.
Okay.
She took over for Trunks.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, poor Laura Bailey
Poor
got
Laura
the
Bailey.
axe. But she's still in, like, Xenoverse. In
Yeah.
Xenoverse 2. It's really weird. They're like, we'll let you go... I just threw my phone. It's gone. It's like, we'll let you voice... Thank you. We'll let you voice Trunks for all of the video games and stuff, because you can do efforts and stuff like that. Can I voice in the anime? No, you can't.
It also could have been scheduling.
I guess,
I mean, she does
maybe.
a lot of voiceover still, and she's currently working on the Uncharted game.
Oh, yeah, she is doing Uncharted. Well, this came out in 2013, but I think we may have gotten the dub in 2014 or 2015.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Maybe that's what it was. Like when they announced that, oh yeah, wow, this movie was very successful.
Yeah.
Words successful in Japan. Maybe we should go ahead and do it again.
Yep. Oh, maybe one day. Probably
Maybe
not.
one day Laura Bailey will come back. Okay, so I guess let's go ahead and get into the movie.
Yep.
Since we've danced around it, much like Vegeta danced around in this movie.
Yes.
So, for the first part of this movie, it's just a bunch of bull.
The first 50% of this movie.
It's very like DBZ filler episode. Because it's like,
the
it's
cheesiest
Bulma's
stuff.
birthday party. And like, do you guys remember? I like that they're like, let's not talk about Dragon Ball GT. But yet, they bring in Mai and the dog and Olaf.
Those weren't from GT.
Or Pilaf.
Yeah, that's from Dragon Ball.
I thought at GT they wished to be younger, and then Goku got in there too, and so it made all of them younger, and that's why Goku was young in GT.
I'm not sure. It's such a mess.
Yeah, it
but
is.
I just remember Pilaf from Dragon Ball.
Yeah, he was in Dragon Ball, but then for GT, since time had passed, he was all old, and Mai was old, and the dog was old, and they wanted to get younger. So that's when they're like, make us younger, and then like Goku like went to grab him or stop him or something, and then he got hit with Shinron's Ray 2,
Gotcha.
and that's how he became a kid. And they're like, now we have to go find the Dragon Balls to make me young, old, perfect again. I don't know.
It's a mess.
It's so weird.
GT never happened. We'll just go with that.
But it's weird because like GT never happened, but then they reference GT in this, and you're like, wait, so did what? Like, did GT happen? I don't know. So weird.
It's weird. Akira Toriyama, he
He's
brought
just
it back. We'll go with that. He
Yeah.
brought it back.
And so yeah, did they play that up at all? I mean, so they want to like they're in it for whatever reason. Yamcha's in it. My poor Yamcha, bro,
But-
man.
That's the thing, though. If you watch this movie not watching any Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, there's going to be a lot of confusing parts.
Yeah.
Like, they give you a tiny rundown, but they don't explain anything else. It's like, okay, these two are together, but who are they?
Yeah,
And,
like,
like,
they do
what's
that. They
this?
do that quick thing at the very beginning where Kyle Bear does the friend of the podcast, Kyle Bear. Check out that anime interview with Kyle Bear. He does that bit where he's like, he talks about, oh, yeah, this happened. This happened on previously on Dragon Ball, and then we have all of this stuff that happens. And you're like, oh, okay, cool.
Rundown.
And then you're like, then they defeated this guy and this guy and this guy. We're gonna skip GT.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
And then it shows in that flashback Goku fighting Majin Buu.
Mm-hmm. And then Boo's there.
Yeah,
and you're like, wait, what?
They're buddies now? Oh, okay. What happened?
Yeah.
So if you have no clue about Dragon Ball Z, you're going to be lost.
It's so bananas. Like this is definitely a movie where if you know Dragon Ball Z, watch the movie. If you know nothing about Dragon Ball Z, maybe read the wiki first and then watch the movie.
But the story starts with the god of destruction, Beerus, waking up.
He's a cute kitty.
He's a hairless kitty.
He's like, meow.
Yes. And he's very angry. Because he woke up, 13 years early?
13 years early, yeah. He usually sleeps for 50 years, but he decided to only sleep for 39.
Because of a premonition that he had of an arch rival. Great storytelling.
Right? It's like, okay, so is that it? Yes, that's all we're going to give you.
Yeah.
So, and apparently he knew Frieza and knew Vegeta's dad.
Yeah, he actually is the one that ordered
He's the one who ordered Frieza.
Because
I think we tackle that in F, don't we?
Yes, that gets brought up. Like, don't tell Vegeta that Beerus was the one that got his planet destroyed.
God.
Yeah. So that's going to come up at some point.
Good old Freezer.
Yep, Freezer. And his brother
that's
Cooler.
that's what's gonna put maybe make Vegeta, because he's already surpassed spoilers for Dragon Ball Super, because he's surpassed Goku right now, hasn't he?
They're equal.
They're equal. I thought he surpassed Goku.
He did for a little bit.
And nobody can ever surpass anybody for too long in this show.
Yeah. Well, Vegeta started having another kid, or Bulma started having another kid, so he stopped training, and Goku kept training.
So Trunks has a kid?
Yes.
Sister? Is it a sister or brother?
Oh, I can't remember. I think it's a sister.
Because Pan...
Or it might be a brother. I don't know.
Because we have Pan, so she's like a female Saiyan.
Yes, and she's an infant flying around already.
You know.
She's going to be the strongest of everything.
She is. Which is weird, because she's like a quarter Saiyan.
Yeah. Apparently, the less Saiyan blood that you have in you, the better.
I guess.
All right,
man.
Sidetracked again.
Sidetrack again. This episode is going to be full of... Spoilers, this episode will be full of sidetracks. We should do a sidebar.
Yep.
I know we should do the thing. Oh, what is what's his face say on Saved by the Bell? He's like, time out. He's like, time out.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, so we have Beerus waking up and he wants to find a Super Saiyan God.
Yes.
Which there is no Super Saiyan God yet.
Dun dun dun.
It's man. This movie is so weird. Because he's like, oh, there's no Super Saiyan God yet. But Goku fight... I don't know. It's so weird.
He's trying to figure out what the Super Saiyan God is.
So
and Goku has no clue what it is.
So he beats Goku up.
With a Vulcan neck pinch.
He's like, pop. And he's like, oh, okay.
He's almost dead.
And then he goes to Earth and... King Kai tells, and you wouldn't know anything about King Kai. I was like, why has he got a halo above his head?
Yeah.
No, but he knows.
Exactly.
He's like, King Kai tells him, also voiced by Kyle Bear.
What's your King Kai voice?
Oh my.
Goku! You gotta have more phlegm in there.
Yeah. Like, let's see. Spilled water.
Oh, God. King Kai's drowning, everybody. See you next week.
That's how we got the halo.
Yep. That's canon now.
He tried to but yeah, so King Kai tells Vegeta, oh, hey, don't piss off Beerus.
Yep.
Because he'll destroy the world. And so,
Beerus shows up to Bulma's unknown age birthday party.
38. She's
unknown
38.
At the time.
Unknown at the time. And everybody's there, like Chaozu and Oolong and everybody's favorite Yamcha and Tien and Por and
every single Dragon Ball person and Dragon Ball
ever.
Z. Yeah. Of the good guys.
Of the good guys. Was oh no, who cares? It doesn't matter.
And she's having a birthday party and going to have a bingo competition, and the winner of that gets the Dragon Balls
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if I care about the Dragon Balls as much as that super cool,
castle,
fully furnished castle that you can just live in.
Right? Yeah.
It's like, who gets that at the bingo? Who? I would like to think that Yamcha won that. And so he's like, this is where I live now.
I can't believe that Yamcha won anything.
Poor Yamcha. See, what? You know what's going to happen, right? Yamcha's going to save the world.
Okay.
Anyway,
real quick though, I will say, time out. Sidebar.
Time out.
In Super, Yamcha, whenever Goku's putting the team together for the tournament,
he wants on the team.
He wants on the team. He's so excited that he's going to be. He's like, they're going to ask me. I'm going to be the 10th person, and they revive Frieza. He's just heartbroken.
Like, but I'm the strongest human.
Krillin's the strongest human.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he?
He is.
Just because he doesn't die first doesn't mean he doesn't die in all of those situations.
Still, he's strongest. He's strongest human.
I would like to see he and like Krillin and Yamcha fight.
So you want to see Yamcha get cut in half?
Yamcha has the sword.
He can't dodge.
You're right. But Krillin misses a lot.
Fair enough.
His aim's bad. He's got a kid.
Yep.
The kid took the aim.
Time in.
Time in. So yeah, and then we have this weird thing of like he and Weiss are just trying food out the whole time, and that's the majority of this part of the episode.
But I can't
of the
blame
movie.
him. As a big food fan,
right?
I love
You're
it.
like, look at all the Japanese food. It's so good.
And like, I wanted to have sushi after this episode.
But then we didn't have time for sushi, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I mean, then we have that like the 18th subplot of the film where Pilaf and Mai and Dog are trying to
Doge. Is the Doge.
Is the Doge. Are trying to steal the Dragon Balls to, I guess, not be all powerful anymore. They now just want to be rich.
Yes, they want to be rich, and they trade in second prize of a giant diamond the size of a fist, like the Rock's fist.
Like it's like the largest diamond on Earth.
Yes, and they decide to take one Dragon Ball.
One Dragon Ball.
Instead of all
Well,
seven.
Mai's plan was not bad. She's like, here, we're going to give you this, but we're going to take the Dragon Ball, and we're going to ransom it for 1 million Woolongs. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll go with Zenny. 1 million Zenny.
Yep.
And Doge is like, but...
The diamond could have been worth so much
more. And they're like, oh, dang it.
Yep.
Crap.
And then they have the just embarrassing hostage takeover part.
Freaking Saiyaman.
Yeah, Great Saiyaman made his great return.
Part of me was really hoping like Videl was gonna pop up too. I was like, haha, I'm here too.
Yep.
That would have been fantastic. But she's with child, so she can't do that.
And that's not known yet.
Spoilers.
But the fact that everyone's
I think it's known. We had GT.
Yeah, there you go. Everyone's just so calm that this little girl has a gun. And it's
like no one cares.
It's like, it's just part of a show.
Oh, cool. You guys are doing acting? That's nifty.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
But Trunks got a girlfriend. So.
Yeah, Trunks did get a girlfriend, and that does play out.
That is canon.
Super. That goes out further into Super also.
Because then we get future Trunkses with future Mai, right?
And then Kid Trunks starts liking Kid Mai, and it's just weird because some Game of Thrones stuff right there almost.
Not really.
Look, I got confused. I was thinking incest and pedophilia. Sorry.
Yeah, they're two completely different things. It's Japan. It's okay.
I'm so sorry. Forgot that's allowed there.
If first cousins are okay, then 41-year-old females and 10-year-old bodies are also okay.
There you go. Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's bad. So,
Josh, cut that, please.
Yep.
But yeah, then we actually get into the meat and potatoes of the episode, where I keep calling it episode. The meat and potatoes of the movie, where
all right. So we're gonna skip over the absolute worst part of this whole movie, though, right?
Vegeta singing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Broke my heart.
Guys, we've got bingo. Time to play the bingo. Yes, we're gonna play. Look at me dance. Yeah. And you're like, oh no, awful. Vegeta, you're the Prince of all Saiyans.
Yep.
Gah.
But he does that to try and keep Beerus happy.
Mm-hmm.
And then all Beerus wants to do now is have pudding.
I just want pudding. Wait, that was more Vegeta.
That was Vegeta.
That's Vegeta. Kakarot. No. So yeah, he just wants the pudding, and Boo eats all the pudding. I hate Boo.
and
especially Fat Boo. I was okay with like Kid Boo, because you knew he sucked,
and he was mean.
Yeah, and you're like, oh yeah, he's just a mean guy. But then like other Boos, you're like, I just want to eat you.
Yeah, and he even threatened Beerus I'm going to turn you into candy. Shut up.
Why is he a thing? What happened to Kid Boo?
Yeah.
At the end of DBZ, where did Kid Boo go?
They actually talk about that in Super also.
Does he fight in the tournament too?
No. Whenever Goku's putting together his team, Dende says,
time out.
Yep, time out. Dende says something about the lines of, I need you, whenever you come back, to talk to this kid in some rural part of the country. He doesn't know how strong he is, but he's the reincarnation of Boo.
Yeah, remember that kid that you trained at the end of TVC? Like, literally the last episode? I think you flew off to go fight together and train together. Yeah, remember that kid? He doesn't know anything.
Yep.
He remembers nothing.
So, time in.
But yeah, so then, like, they have a fight. Everybody...
Everyone's getting just decimated.
I like Piccolo. He stops his fist, and Beerus is like, tap, tap.
Yeah,
Piccolo's like, up, I'm done.
With chopsticks.
And he's like, up, I'm out. I quit.
Yeah, it was bad.
I like how Yamcha was like, I'm gonna let Tien, you got this one, right? We'll tag in at the next one.
Yep.
If I gotta fight Blue Guy, we'll tag in.
And then Vegeta tries to, he joins in.
Does really well.
A little bit.
Does pretty well.
Then gets destroyed.
Then Bulma comes over.
And you ruined my party.
And then she gets, as Roshi says, pimp slapped.
Yep.
Like you do. Because Funimation has standards.
Yes, exactly.
So, gets pimp slapped.
And Vegeta loses it.
Yeah. It's like,
for the first time in Dragon Ball Z and this movie, Vegeta passes Goku in strength.
For all of, like, 13 seconds.
13 seconds of glory.
Exactly.
And he actually connects and punches Beerus in the face multiple times and gets angry, and then he loses. Then
Beerus like, nope.
And that's when Goku shows up.
Goku's like, hey, I'm here.
And he gets this glorious slow-mo entrance,
and he's like,
everybody.
Can you give me like 5 minutes, bro?
Yeah. 5 minutes really fast, please.
What did he even do in that 5 minutes?
They got the Dragon Balls. And
they did.
Yeah, they got the Dragon Balls.
And Shinron's like, that was it. That was my Shinron impression, and that's all he did. He's scared of Beerus. Yes. Everyone's scared of Beerus.
Shinron is terrified of Beerus.
He's like, oh, jeez.
And they that's one thing they play up in this entire movie is Beerus.
He is the BA.
Yes. He's the BA. No.
Josh, cut that. But, yeah, and then so Goku comes out, and they're like, okay, we all have to put our strength together. Remember what we did in the first movie? Yeah, where we all do this. So they put their strength together so Goku can basically...
We skipped over Gotenks.
Oh, we did skip over. Gotenks got spanked. Yep. Literally got spanked.
To tears.
To tears. I like how he's supposed to, like, just give him the pudding. So, poor Gotenks, man. That sucks that he didn't get to go. Yep. I understand why he didn't get to go.
Yeah.
So isn't he watching, like, 17's Island? Or is it 18?
17.
I get the 17 and 18 mixed up.
Yeah.
So, so he's watching, like, 17's Island.
Yep.
Nice. That's cute. We've got animals.
And poachers.
Gotta kill them poachers. It's like Pokemon.
Yep, exactly.
Gotta make sure they don't go anywhere. What were we talking about?
So they summon Shenron.
Shenron's
Shenron's terrified of Beerus.
He's like, you have to get 5 Saiyans together and give them your power. Give one person your power.
And because Goku can math so well.
He's like, we've got 5.
Exactly. So you get Goku, Gohan, Goten, Trunks, Vegeta. All of them trying to put their power into Goku.
Well, none of them listened. Well, Goku, he was like, are you getting this? And Vegeta's like, shut up.
Yeah. And surprised it doesn't work because they can't math.
Mm-hmm. He's like, we need one more Saiyan. And then enters Videl with plot device in her stomach. She's like, but I'm pregnant. And they're like, okay, cool.
We're going to use this fetus, a quarter Saiyan blood.
Do you think the quarter Saiyan blood Pan was like,
oh, 100%. 100%.
Inside her mom. Well, she's not even showing, so she's like, what, the size of like a penny?
If that.
You're like,
oh, yeah. Yep, she's a glorious little parasite.
Oh, God. Jeez, what a... And yeah, like I said, she's total pull-out device. That's all she is.
Yep. And so they all group up, and everyone starts glowing blue, and Vidal's stomach starts to glow blue.
Like you do.
And you're thinking, oh my
God.
God.
I like how they're all like standing there and like all like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Yeah. And Vidal's just like,
is my baby
stone
okay?
Faced like the whole time. Just like, this is probably okay. This isn't like any sort of radiation.
No, not at all. And it's focal, like, it's directly
it's like on her womb.
Yeah.
She's like, this'll be fine.
Yep. It's perfectly normal. It's a Saturday.
I came to this party.
But then it starts to work, and Goku gets pinkish hair.
Yeah, he gets pink hair.
Pink hair, kind of.
They call it red, but his eyes are red, and his
aura is like fire at this point.
Yeah, it's like this pinkish purple
with like over the top CGI fire flame. Like,
yeah,
it doesn't.
And they
match.
do a weird thing, like they actually make Goku. I think for like the first time, they actually make him like CGI.
Yeah,
when he and Beerus fight, and it's a really weird scene.
Because if you watch all of the show and then you go to this, you're thrown for a loop.
Yeah, and like everything's CG.
Yeah, like the
and I
hated it.
I hated it.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be cool at first.
But then they just kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it. And I was like, okay, now you're kind of taking me out of the movie. Yeah. So yeah, we have this big fight with Beerus and Goku.
The camera's spinning around while they're going through the city.
I love how Roshi's like, Krillin, you catching any of this? He's like, no.
Yep, Krillin, he tried.
There were a lot of really good, like, little zippy little one-liners and stuff in this. Like, I like with Pilaf when Trunks, like, flies over to him. He's like, it's 25 feet. Why'd you just walk?
Yep.
That was like, why'd you have to fly?
That's the best line of the movie.
It was the best. It was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, yeah, it's very true. Why did the guy and, like, do that?
But for argument's sake, if I could fly, I'd 100% just fly.
Oh, yeah, just like, somewhere. It's like, I gotta go turn that fan off.
Yep.
Like, beep. Come back. Be like, I did it.
The epitome of laziness.
Exactly. All Saiyans, just lazy.
Yep.
But yeah, so yeah, they fight and then
in the city,
and then they're
Goku
like,
never does.
Yeah, and it's also great that there's no damage whatsoever to anything.
Dodge
even Beerus, he like there's that tunnel.
Yeah, and
part,
he goes right
and he's
under.
just like, I'm gonna go under this. And you're like, you want to destroy the planet, and you're like, I want to destroy the planet, but I'm gonna leave the infrastructure intact.
Yeah, like there's no feeling of impending doom.
Yeah,
this entire fight.
It's just like, oh, okay, they're just playing
it's like a
pretty
sparring
much.
match.
And that's who's the one who says it's like is it Piccolo?
Piccolo says that it's almost like as if Beerus is training him.
He's training him. Yeah.
Whenever they leave the city, they crash into this mountain, and that's where the worst of the CGI happens.
Oh god!
The mountain just like slides down.
And you're like,
oh, that looks bad. Okay.
And then those weird like the water droplets that like suspend in air, and you're like, okay, you can just fall now. I mean, it's okay.
But then at this point, Goku's Super Saiyan God form disappears.
Yep, he's like Hercules.
Yep,
he's no longer a demigod. He is just Guy.
But he's still keeping up with Beerus.
Yeah.
And then you find out later on after they're is it space or the atmosphere? Like the very tippy top of the atmosphere.
They're in space.
Which Goku can't be in space.
Goku can be in space.
No, he can't.
Because we've decided, well, he's basically a god at this point. He's absorbed god powers. And gods can, I don't know, man. It's anime, bro. Gods can, not have to breathe in space.
It's science.
Yeah, science.
And a science.
Well, even if he's up that high anyway, he can't breathe.
True. So they start fighting more. Goku does his typical Kamehameha. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I like how Beerus is like, jeez, man.
Yeah. And then
I also love how, like, in the first fight, none of Goku's clothes get tattered. I'm like, cool.
Yep.
He didn't have to worry about his wardrobe. And then this one, like, he's getting all tattered and everything. But then Beerus, like, he takes the full Kamehameha, like, straight to the face. And it's like, he's perfectly fine.
He's a god.
Yeah. There's no scratches. There's no blemishes. There's nothing.
Yeah.
And you're like, dang, this dude he's pretty OP.
Yeah. And then he does his own special ability, a beam attack thing. Which I will say, with the CGI, was probably the only good thing.
Yeah, because it looked like the sun.
Yes. It was exactly like NASA footage of the sun.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what they did. They were just like, do we have NASA footage? Yeah? Well, actually, no, they wouldn't have used NASA footage. They would have used JAXA footage.
Oh, there you go.
Do we have JAXA footage? Yes, we do. Okay, the sun.
So they do that, and Goku finds out that basically the time that he was Super Saiyan God, his body learned from it and harnessed the power forever. He can turn to it now. You're like, oh, okay, well, that's a cop-out.
It is. Then he stops the sun.
Stops the planet from exploding.
And then he's like, done. He's like, all right, I'm done.
And so Beerus catches him, says that...
I like how he's like floating him down and it's like...
And then just drops the last 10, 15 feet. Just like, here you go. You're fine.
Like, oh, okay.
You find out that Beerus' assistant, Weiss, is his trainer. Which you're like, oh, I thought he was useless this whole time. But nope, apparently not.
Yeah.
And then he says he still has to... He's the god of destruction. He has to destroy... He has
Part
to
of
keep his
the
word
earth.
and destroy the earth. And he shoots a little bitty rock.
One of the only rocks. See, it's great because usually like, whenever we have like a DBZ and like somebody's powering up, you know, the like sound effect and like the like
rocks
little
are good.
rocks like disintegrate. That never happened in this movie. Nobody had to power up like that.
That's true.
I don't know. It's weird.
And then he just goes back to his planet with sushi.
Did not like that demon sauce.
The demon sauce of wasabi.
Like, I want to just... And he destroys like 5-6 planets.
Because it was too spicy.
And then Whis comes over and is like, pop.
Yeah.
One hit. Like, drops him.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
And that's it.
That's the movie.
And
They like, wait for DBZF.
yeah, which is superior in every way.
It is. But we still have a part where it's just like... Wiz is like friends with Bulma and they go out and eat food together.
Yep.
It's really weird.
Yeah. And
Because we still have to have that.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
You know? But, I mean, it's whatever.
Overall, when I first watched it in theaters when it came out, I was ecstatic.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
I ignored how bad the CGI was. The main thing that I care about in animated in movies in general is the soundtrack.
Yeah.
And the soundtrack was spot on.
We got the sha-la.
Yep.
Sha-la.
You got the old school feel with it, and then during the battles, the music was perfect for it.
Yeah.
But watching it for a third time,
Yeah,
all
this
I could do
was
be
this was
nitpicky.
my second time watching it, and like I didn't watch. We didn't watch this one in theaters. We watched F in theaters, so we watched that one and we were like, okay. I mean, we watched this one back at the old apartment. We're like, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. And then we saw F and we were like, holy crap, it's so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, watching it again, this one, I'm like, oh my gosh, the CGI.
Yeah, it was
Ugh.
an embarrassment.
It's bad.
But it still kickstarted the revival of, I'm not going to say F, but Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Of Dragon Ball Z, yeah. Which is good, because then we get, more DBZ.
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay, so on a scale of, now I rank on Dipper Pines.
Okay.
So you have to choose your whatever you want to
Durgans.
rank up. I'm surprised you're not going to rank on Gerblins.
Gerblins.
Gerblins and Durgans.
I'm going Durgans.
Durgans. All right, so what do you give this one?
For nostalgia, I have to put it up there with about at least 4 Durgans.
For Durgans?
But overall movie and everything else with it, I got to give it 2 Durgans.
Oh, 2 Durgans?
Yeah.
Oh, man. See, I'm giving it a solid 3 Dipper Pines.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, the nostalgia was there. The characters were there. It was... We got enough of what DBZ is, and then we've got enough of what Dragon Ball Kai tried to kick out.
Yeah.
That it was a good mix.
Okay.
But, yeah, I don't... It's a 3 just because there's some of that stuff that I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't have to have all of this.
There's a lot of stuff wrong with it, and
Yeah.
I loved it at first, but once the second one, Revival of Frieza, came out, you see all the flaws of this movie.
Yeah, you do. I did going back. Nice little one-liners. I like when Trunks is trying to, because he's always trying to one-up Goten because Goten's stronger.
Yeah.
But Trunks always has to like try and trick him. Like he's like, "I'll give you all my toys.
Yeah.
You can have one of my toys if you let me win." And he's like,
Yeah.
"Okay."
He's
So-
definitely Vegeta's son.
He's definitely Vegeta's son, exactly. Because yeah, I mean, like youngest ever Super Saiyan so far.
Yeah.
Youngest Super Saiyan.
Give it time.
I mean, I guess maybe Pan, maybe she can do it.
She will.
That would be cool if we got a female Super Saiyan. Because have we had a female Super Saiyan?
In Super, yes.
Well, later on down the road, we get female Super Saiyans. But, I mean, we've never had one before.
You never saw a female Saiyan before.
I think we did with... I think there was a person on Raditz's team that was a female. Not Raditz, Bartok's team. In the movie.
In the movie, though.
Yeah, never in...
On Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball, you never saw a female.
No.
Like, a lot of people probably never got to see the movies.
Yeah, I mean, there were 18 of them.
Yeah.
And we need to watch that one before, because we didn't know that Vegeta had a brother.
Yeah, that blew my mind.
What's his name? Tarmal?
Sure.
That we totally heard as caramel, and we're like, caramel?
And
that sounds perfect.
Very salty.
It's caramel and vegetables.
Yep.
Those are my kids.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so yeah. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, he's like, that's my girlfriend. It's like, yeah, he's like, really? He's like, yeah, we like hold hands when our parents aren't looking. And they're like, awesome.
Which
it's like,
Goten's
kids,
so innocent.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
poor
amazing.
Goten.
Yeah.
He's like his dad.
100%.
God, his dad's still stupid.
The most brain-dead bastard ever.
Oh, God, so bad. All right.
But pure innocence.
So pure innocence. All right, you want to do top 5?
All right.
We'll make a quick top 5.
Okay.
And now for another top 5.
All right, so this top 5, pretty quick, easy. It's just going to be our top 5 DBZ characters.
Yep.
And since you are the guest, I will let you go first.
All right, my number 5. I gotta go with Trunks. Adult Trunks.
Adult Trunks with the sword?
Yep, with the sword.
From the future.
Yes. So, number 5, Adult Trunks.
Adult Trunks.
Yes.
Okay, my number 5, I'm going to go with Android 17. I always liked him, even though he was a bad guy. Yeah. I still like, because he's like, yeah, I come out, I got a bandana on, I got a coat. I look... oh, no, he didn't have a coat. He had the long sleeve black shirt.
Yeah.
He looks so dope, but I'm like, bro, he's cool. Then he got eaten by Cell.
Yep. Which, that's my number 4.
Oh, Cell?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I love the entire Cell saga.
Nice. Which is actually pretty funny because Final Cell is my number 4 too. Just because he's so much of a... Oh man, I don't even know.
The epitome of cocky.
Yes, he's like, oh, you want to fight? I can't even do Cell. But yeah, he's just a douche.
Yes.
But he's awesome.
And I loved it.
And he knows, he's like, yeah, I know I suck, but whatever.
And I'm better than all of you.
Yes. All right, who you got for 3?
Number 3, I'm going to have to go with Gohan.
Gohan, number 3. Oh, I think I know who your 2 and 1 are.
Yeah.
But, so Gohan 3?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go Goten 3.
Okay.
Just because I love Goten.
Yeah.
Oh, God. It was a toss-up between Goten and Yamcha. Because Yamcha, my boy.
Yep.
But, yeah, Goten. Just because, I mean, he is cute. And I think that was the first DBZ VHS I owned.
Okay.
Was the very beginning of the tournament. Because that was where I had stopped watching it on Toonami.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, man, I'm so far behind. I need to get back into it. So I think that was like when GT was starting up. I think that's when I bought that first. So like the beginning of the Cell saga. Yeah. So I get that and I'm like, cool. I watch it and it's Goku when he meets Goten for the first time. He's like, Daddy. And I'm like, oh God, you're my favorite character now. So yeah, pull at the heartstrings. I'm like, yeah. So number 2.
Frieza.
Freezer?
Yep.
Really?
Yes. He's an amazing bad guy.
He is. And he's really cocky in DBZ, but he knows it.
Yeah.
But
in Super,
I haven't seen Super yet, so I know in F, he's like, dang, this guy's cool.
Yeah, he's a beast.
He's so cool.
And he does show back up in Super. Spoilers. And
time out. No.
He's just a monster in it.
He's a monster?
He's a monster.
He's a monster.
Yes.
My number 2 is gonna be Goku.
Yep.
Because it's Kakarot, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's always gonna be the strongest.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not my number 1 for mainly one reason. But, yeah, he's always gonna be the strongest. he's awesome. He's dope.
Yeah.
Do you have any honorable mentions?
Goku.
Goku's your honorable mention?
Goku's my honorable mention.
Okay.
He's, like you said, he's the strongest, but I can't have him in my top
You
five.
always know that he's going to win.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's
And-
never any like, okay, yeah, Goku got this.
Yeah. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
And so that's why he's not even in my top 5, because other people, they've had character progression. They've had actual plot points and improvement. Whereas Goku, it's I train, I get stronger, I beat the bad guy.
Yeah, it's
Rinse and repeat.
it's very One Punch Man.
Almost, yes.
Yeah.
So who's your number 1?
Well,
Or
my
honorable
my
mentions.
honorables. I've got Trunks in there.
You gonna throw in Yamcha?
Yamcha, my boy Yamcha.
Yep. Kid Trunks or adult Trunks?
Just Trunks.
Okay.
I like both.
Okay.
I'm more in Kid Trunks because I really didn't watch a lot of the adult Trunks stuff.
Yeah.
Just because that was during who was that? That was the Android Saga, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I hardly watched any of the Android Saga.
Okay.
I just remember 17 and 18 and the other big green guy. Big dude who was green.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
but
him. 16.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so I mean, it was those guys, but yeah, I never really cared much for her. So the majority of what I know is Laura Bailey as young Trunks.
Yeah.
So like all of that from DBZ, that's where I get all my stuff from her. Yeah, I guess that's all. Yeah, that's all I got. Chi-Chi. I like Chi-Chi over Bulma just because Bulma she's too much.
Yeah.
She's way too much.
Chi-Chi is the only person that can scare the crap out of Goku.
Exactly. Because I mean, like even in this one, like he's afraid of Bulma.
Yeah.
Just because like she's gonna slap me.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's one of those like,
Oh no.
like an older sister.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Chi-Chi's like blackmails him into marriage.
Yep. Chi-Chi's a boss.
She's a monster.
Yep.
She is the monster of the
Exactly.
show. All right, so I want to. Vegeta. He's my honorable. I'll put him in my honorable.
Vegeta's your honorable?
He's my honorable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vegeta is my number 1.
Yes.
The Prince of all Saiyans, the best of the entire show.
Oh, that's it. That's it. We can just best of the entire show.
of the entire
F
show.
you, Josh. No one cares about your pick.
Yes, when it comes to Vegeta.
Okay, I'm gonna go the character with I think the most character progression in the entire show.
Okay.
I mean, Vegeta is a very, really close second.
Mm-hmm.
But the one with the most character progression, Gohan. Because we start with Gohan, and he's just like, Daddy! Well, that was the same one, Goten.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, where's the stupid Dragon Ball in this hat?
Yep.
It has a stupid outfit.
Yes, it's horrible.
And a bowl cut. So we have that, and then like he's a little whiny boy, then getting trained by this is the
Piccolo.
air conditioning, getting trained by Piccolo, so comes stronger,
Yeah.
and then going out and straight up being a boss at the end of Cell.
Yes, he's the strongest.
He's and doing the whole like broken arm
And that scene
kills.
right there
That is
why,
Gohan.
That's why Gohan is in my top 5.
Yeah,
because of that.
and then we still have character progression when he becomes the Great Saiyan Man, and then wears a green tracksuit all the time,
Yeah.
and then gets the living snot beat out of him all the time.
And stops
so,
training.
So he should still be the best Saiyan, the strongest Saiyan out there.
Yes, if he stayed with training, he would be the strongest. Absolutely.
But he's slowly starting to come back.
He's making a comeback in Super.
Has he done where has he progressed? Has he even hit 3 yet?
They did something different with him. He started training again, and he can do it's like Mystic Gohan or something like that.
Mystic Gohan.
It's like a white aura that goes around him now, and it's not even a Super Saiyan thing.
It's not even Super Saiyan.
No,
I wonder if he'll go God.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, if he's not even if it's a different Super Saiyan.
Whenever
thing.
he went this form, he was fighting Goku in Super Saiyan God form, and being even with him.
Okay.
Ish.
So maybe does he have white hair?
No.
Oh, dang, that would be cool.
Yeah. So it's just weird.
Okay.
But he's getting stronger. But Vegeta's still keeping up right there.
He's like right out there neck and neck.
Yep.
All right. Well, it sounds like the other people are home.
Yep.
So I guess we got to stop.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for listening to this wonderful episode.
And thank you for having me.
No problem. Now, Corey, where on social media can people find you?
At Sane711 on Twitter and Facebook.
Facebook at Corey Seals.
At Corey Seals.
Corey Seals, like the seals.
Yes.
Yes.
The good seals.
Like the good seals. not the singer.
No.
Oh, you don't want to be kissed from a rose.
Not if it's gonna jack up my face.
Kiss my rose. What?
Not if it's gonna jack up my face like that.
Oh, jeez. God, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh L. Kane. You can find the podcast on Twitter at Animate Podcast, on Instagram at Animation Station Podcast, on Facebook at Animation Station Podcast, on Tumblr at Animation Station Podcast. Yeah, we got all that stuff. You can find all of our episodes on iTunes and Stitcher. You can also go to our website, our new and improved website, animationstationpodcast.com, and find all of our episodes there. If you click on the little podcast tab, that will launch all of our episodes. We also have a giveaway going on. We actually got 2 giveaways going on. 2 giveaways. When's the 31st? Monday.
Yeah.
Is that today? Sorry, did no any sort of today is your last day. Today at 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time is your last day to enter our Justice July giveaway, where you will win really cool X-Men 1992 print from Art by JP. And all you have to do on that one, and it's Art by JP. It's JP Perez, Art by JP on Instagram. You can check out his work. Check out our post for how cool the print is. All you have to do is go to iTunes and leave us a review. That's it. Easy peasy. Go to iTunes, leave a review. iTunes is also a free download, so do that.
Yep.
We also have another giveaway. Forgot to do this. We were supposed to do this in the middle of the podcast, but I forgot. The buzzword. What's a good buzzword? Quick, DBZ related. What's a good buzzword?
Kamehameha.
That's really hard to spell.
Final Flash.
Final Flash. No. So you're gonna
Power up.
Power up. Okay. The buzzword is going to be power up. All you have to do is DM the Animation Station podcast with the buzzword power up. That's all you got to do. Just power up, and you will be automatically entered to win a copy of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods on Blu-ray and DVD.
Combo pack.
You have to be, I think, according to Instagram rules, you have to be above the age of 13. 13 or older.
Have your parents do it.
Yeah, if you're 12, hey. Whatever.
Yep.
YOLO, right? But yeah, just DM the Animation Station on Instagram. You know what? You can send us an IM on Twitter, too. Or a DM on Twitter. I don't care. Just do... What was it again? Power up.
Power up.
Jeez.
Nice.
Power up. This is... If you couldn't tell, this was a... We had plans for this episode. They went a little long.
Yep.
I forgot to do any sort of anything. This is what happens when Gavin's not here, because he writes everything down, and I just I just talk.
Freeform it. It's all
Freeform, yeah. So yeah, just do that. That's all we got. Okay. That's it.
Thank you very much again.
No problem. So for the Animation Station, I'm Josh.
I'm Corey.
Bye-bye, little butterfly. Catchphrase.
Toodaloo.
Jeepers Christmas.
Thank you for listening to the Animation Station podcast. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Animation Station Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Animate Podcast. Subscribe to us on iTunes and join the conversation at SecretSuperheroClub.com, where you can connect with our podcast friends, Cloud City Cast, Getting Into Comics, and Shaun of the Gathering.